Hello, and welcome to Starlight Talks. I'm here this week with Alex Plank from Wrong Planet.
Hello, my name is Alex Plank.
Yep. This is Starlight Talks, where I bring on guests and we have a conversation somehow related to autism. Go check out the autism website. We have so many cool things over there. We have game night coming up in like a week or two.
I'm going to game night. I went for the last game night. Can people hear me? Am I on? Is this live?
Yeah, it's live.
I went to the last game night. It was fantastic. We played Clue.
And hide and seek.
Yes. And what else? Something else.
And we played
I didn't like that one. Oh, boss. Horrible boss. Horrible job interview.
Yeah. And then we have for our excursion, we have the end of year celebration, support group, and lots of other cool things. The Friday, we have a fundraiser. So check out the website for all the details for that.
When is Thanksgiving?
Tomorrow.
Oh, so Thanksgiving's Thursday? Oh, damn. I thought it was on Friday.
It's tomorrow.
Well, I thought tomorrow was Friday. I'm very confused. I went to the supermarket today, and it was insane. People kept crashing into each other's cars and yelling at each other.
Is this true?
Which is silly because, I would be thankful for not crashing if I were them. That makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah, it makes sense because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. That's why everyone was there. So you haven't gone grocery shopping in I don't know how long. You kept putting it off, but you went today.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I got milk.
Oh, nice.
and 1/3 of a pound of turkey meat that was sliced a little thinner than his first option, and is also low sodium. Oh. And is a big Max is a big fan of this turkey because it is low sodium turkey that is sliced at the deli. So that will be our Thanksgiving turkey.
So, what was I going to say? Both you and Alex are autistic, if y'all don't know that. And so we were going to talk about humor and comedy because we both write, and we're writing a comedy.
So you can't talk about it, it's secret.
Yeah.
You should delete. Can you delete this video?
No. Oops, I'm spilling the beans.
Well, we're not writing a comedy. We're not writing anything. That's not true.
We've written funny things in the past, and we also make jokes.
We burn them up, and they will never see the light of day.
Yeah, and we make jokes during our life.
We might be writing something, but if we were, we would say we weren't.
Yeah, there's a weird stereotype out there that those of us with autism don't get humor and we don't make jokes, and that's not true. And so we thought we'd dive into that topic tonight.
Yeah.
And so if you have any questions or comments related to the topic or not, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. We love to get interactive with you guys. My English is not working today. I'm trying. So you like to make up things as your form of comedy.
Go ahead.
And one of the things that goes over a lot of autistic people's head is sarcasm, and you love to use sarcasm. That's like your go-to form of comedy, I've noticed. And so I've found that really fun, especially when you're like talking to a neurotypical who doesn't expect that from an autistic person. That can be really fun to like play on stereotypes.
What's that?
I love like playing with stereotypes, and you definitely use that to your advantage when like they don't expect an autistic person to say certain things, or like one of the things that is believed is like we don't understand sarcasm, which can be difficult for those on the spectrum, and you like to use that to your advantage.
I use sarcasm all the time, but the problem is that I'm so good at sarcasm that people think that I'm serious, so I do have to tell people that I'm joking.
Yeah, I like that you end your joke with "that was a joke."
Yes.
Just to make it clear. Are you typing something?
Yeah, I'm asking a question on this podcast.
Oh my god. We throw it on the screen.
Can you do that?
Yeah. So Alex Plank asked, how do I become funny? Please give me tips and suggestions. So Alex, you want to give Alex Plank some tips and suggestions on how to become funny?
Well, if you have to ask, you probably aren't funny. So sorry, bud, but I don't think this is the right field for you. But you can enjoy comedy. You can probably get a better sense of humor, so you can recognize better comedy. You just need to watch more comedy and try to make jokes. And if people don't laugh, then you're not funny.
Have you ever said something that wasn't a joke that people laughed at?
Most of the things I say aren't jokes, but they're laughing at me. But you know what? Looks aren't everything. So just because I'm funny looking doesn't mean I'm saying something funny. That was a dad joke. Looks aren't everything. That was my dad's favorite joke. When someone said you're funny, he would be like, "Looks aren't everything," and he thought it was so funny. He would always say that joke, and I'm not even joking. That's like a serious thing.
Yeah, like for me, I realized that because I have such a different way of thinking than the neurotypical, that when I was little, I would say things that surprised people and they would laugh. And I thought it was like such a logical response, and I didn't understand why they were laughing. And that was really scary for me, but now I'm like, I'm funny. And I just go with it. Where like when I'm with autistic people, that doesn't normally happen. Normally they laugh when I purposely make a joke. The neurotypical just find a lot of things I say funny. And I've started to learn when that is. And I don't always understand why it's funny, but I put it in my script, those things that people find
funny. You don't understand why you're funny?
Totally find funny.
That's kind of funny to me. I can see. Did you know that was that a joke? Ha!
Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Nice flower.
Yeah.
In the background.
Well,
what's your favorite comedy shows, like TV shows? I'm going to be eating a chocolate bar while we talk because I feel like that's humor. This is a good example of how to become funny. You should eat while you talk.
Buffy is, I think, really funny.
What? I can't hear you. I'm eating.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Well, that's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, it's definitely your kind of humor. Very sarcastic, very over-exaggerated. And I like how they can get really serious. And like when you get serious, you can make, I think the jokes come across stronger because it's so unexpected. Where they're in like life or death situations, or talking about something really serious, and then a joke will be thrown in, and it's so unexpected that you laugh. And I really like that. And then another show that like would make my stomach hurt from laughing was New Girl, and I like stupid comedy as well, just like stupid scenarios doing stupid things. That's
I
also
love
fun.
stupid
And
stuff.
that was very New Girl.
I would say that my favorite thing is I like Succession, even though it's like a drama sort of, but it's a comedy in that. Do you watch Succession on HBO?
I haven't.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Sorry, that's not nice. Hold on. Oh, the banana's fucking up my... Sorry, I shouldn't curse. The banana's screwing up my thing. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm looking at the screen. Yay. Oh, wow, there's reactions.
I didn't mean to do that.
Who is
We
this
can laugh at our mistakes too.
Who is... Wait. Is Lillian Carrier watching this podcast?
Oh my God, Lillian Carrier.
Tell her to ask a question. She usually
Lillian, make a joke in the comments.
Thank you, and tell her thank you for retweeting my tweet.
Why don't you have to go through me? She can hear you.
I don't know. I didn't know. I thought you had headphones on. I can't see your ears. There's
What?
hair on.
She's watching in the other room.
How do I know if it's just like she left her computer open to the thing to make it look like she's watching? One of the things I find the best is emergency. You want emergency drinking water.
How am I covering my face?
I have 2 TikTok accounts.
You have TikToks? Are they funny?
No, but I did get 300 clicks on my one of Max the dog. I think Max the dog should have his own. Oh.
What?
I'm gonna log in as Max the dog and create a TikTok.
Right now?
Well, this is my TikTok.
Because you want followers for my live stream? I don't think they're on TikTok. I don't
They have
think
to be on TikTok.
TikTok.
What do you mean they're not on TikTok? It's Alex the Plank.
I don't think they even know what TikTok is. My followers are not, I don't think are the same as your followers.
Here are my comments from the latest.
Oh my God. It's all from the Good Doctor News?
Well, there's what other one? Here.
Oh, are you showing it?
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay, let's move on.
Good boy.
All right, so I found. Oh my God, you're so distracting. So I found with comedy that a lot of those of us with have early on in life like found comedy like kind of scary and confusing, but then started to like really use it.
I agree. I started to use it too because it's like, especially if you get made fun of, and like people always like, if you're making jokes and making people laugh, it doesn't matter if you're weird, people like you. So it's like using comedy is a good thing for people on the spectrum if they can, because you can like make friends even by being weird. You know, if you have a sense of humor, people like that. People find it endearing and like it. You know, and my tip is always eat a chocolate bar.
So that you don't have to answer questions when you get confused. You just go.
No, it's a comedy tool. It's called a comedy tool. It's called an edible prop. Prop comedy. I also have a screwdriver, but instead of a screwdriver attached to the end of it, I have a 10mm metric socket.
Are you gonna name things on your desk like you did last time? Please don't.
Wait, did I do this last time too?
Yes, you did.
Well, this is a different set of things. I didn't have either of those two things on my desk before. I thought that was good. We got so many viewers because of that.
I don't.
Or is that when everyone disconnected?
That's when everyone left.
No one laughed because I was showing things. People thought that was cool. But I do have to say that in terms of comedy, did people really leave? I feel very sad. I'm just kidding. See, joke, sarcasm. That was a test.
Is it a joke or are you just messing with people? Like, I think you get the laughter from that rather than like.
You're laughing. There you go. See, it worked. Can't deny that. Is the video working on the Facebook live stream? Because I can't see it. It's frozen.
Well, maybe it's because you're live streaming while trying to watch live stream. So we got a question. The holidays are coming. What is it you love and what is it you hate?
Well, what I hate is when people try to tell me not to show all the things I'm grateful for, that I'm thankful for, because it's Thanksgiving and I'm thankful for this. But, you know, in terms of the holidays, in all honesty, I think that, you know, I feel like the holidays are mixing. It's like a lot of family and get-togethers and things of that nature. So, you know, that can be stressful for those with social issues. Also, if you have any Trump supporters in your family that come to Thanksgiving, they might say things that make you mad. Well, I don't have any, and I'm not going to my family for Thanksgiving.
Oh. Well, you just visited them a little bit ago, didn't you?
But yeah, I just visited them on Thanksgiving last year. And at the beach in August.
I did. You mean his name?
But what do you think?
I think it's
Who is Noreen Albright? Thank you, Noreen. Very good.
Yeah, I think it's difficult. Definitely all the socializing and family drama and just like the sensory stuff, but mostly the anxiety that comes around the holidays where people are like everyone expects something different. Like they want, like I found that like every person is like, I want it to go this way and I have my plan, and that they conflict with each other. Where, especially if you have someone with autism, your expectations need to change. Where I found a lot of people try to force traditions. Like we have a lot of food aversions or sensory stuff or dietary issues. And so if you're forcing someone like that to eat turkey and they don't like turkey or don't like the texture of the turkey, and you're like, but it's Thanksgiving, you have to eat turkey, then you're going to have conflict, right? Where I think if you look at the holidays, it's just like a time to get together with family and creating your own traditions instead of trying to force what you think should happen. It turns out way better. So allowing, you know, someone to have their own meal and not starve because you want them to eat turkey and they don't like turkey.
Well, yeah, I think that's very important always. And don't try to poison them if they're allergic. Yeah. Because a lot of times people think that, oh, they're not really allergic. And then they put the stuff in there. I read a thing on Reddit about someone that's allergic to mushrooms, so that they're mother-in-laws put mushrooms in everything, like mushroom powder, and like, don't even tell her. And then she had to go to the hospital, like to the emergency room. She almost died, and she was like, the woman's like, "Oh, you're not really allergic. You're just causing a scene." So, and it was like mushroom powder in like the potatoes. Like it wasn't even like the thing that required mushroom powder. She just like started adding it to every recipe, and the people on Reddit said that she was insane. The mother-in-law for doing that to her.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've actually seen people not believe that and lie or put food on people's plate that they can't eat, or like just not care.
Yeah. Now, do you have any food preferences per se?
Well, I'm allergic to cashews, so
well, hopefully your mother-in-law doesn't try to cook cashews into everything from now
on. Yeah, that would be sucky.
She would turn into a mother in trouble with the law.
That's a good one. I like that.
It's a joke. See, mother-in-law, mother in trouble with the law.
Did they explain the joke?
Well, some jokes aren't meant to be explained. The funny part is explaining the joke in this situation, because the joke was not funny. Do you see? You're laughing at this part.
It's so funny. I love repetition. When the joke's like not funny at first, but somehow it becomes funnier and funnier the more you say it. And then some jokes like are really funny at first, and then they aren't funny the more you do it. And I don't know like how that works. Oh my God, it's Richard. Hi, Richard.
Hello, Richard Slater. That is not a question, but thank you for saying hello.
Yeah, thanks for coming back to the live stream, or at least commenting if you haven't. Yeah. What? Did I miss any comments? No.
That one never forced me.
Yeah, never forced. Yeah, never force anyone really to do anything. That's.
I'm going to come to the Artisan Facebook page.
Okay.
I'm gonna go live and just.
Oh, I have a set of jokes that I call my autism jokes that everyone laughs at. They really like them, and I don't get them, but I like to tell them. Like for example, what did the farmer say when he lost his tractor?
I don't know. What did the farmer say?
Where's my tractor? That's the joke.
We've gone live. Oh, I have like 2 viewers. Oh my God, I've never been live before. Can people hear me and Chloe? Can they hear Chloe?
Hi.
Oh, and Lizzie's on.
You want to hear another one?
You can see.
Oh. Hi.
Hello. Waving at everyone joining. Waved.
What did the cat say to the dog?
What did the cat say to the dog? And by the way, if you all have any questions about jokes and autism, that's what we're talking about on this live stream. Sorry, I'm on my own live stream in addition to yours.
Oh, okay.
The autism.
Nothing. Cats don't talk. And now you laugh. That's
That's so funny.
We don't have a laugh track.
Well, I would say Max is good. Anyone have any questions about jokes and the holidays? Max is doing good. Do we have joke questions about humor? This is a humor podcast. So
it's a live
this is a live stream. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so they can see your face.
Well, yeah, I know. I went to the live stream. She asks, am I really going to... How does a cow do math problems?
How?
How does a cow do math problems? We have to wait for her to respond.
With calculus? Because calculus.
Oh, we've got Lillian Carrier on here.
With a calculator?
Calculator. She got it. Yes, that's the answer. Calculus. Calculator. Good one. So I have 4 viewers on my live stream. If you look, I'm holding it up. Can I hold it like this? Can you see Max in the background?
No.
How do I make my picture, my head bigger? Can I just like...
Why do you...
Looking good, Alex. Thank you. Cool.
So...
Can I post a link to your thing?
Richard says, I think you're just milking these jokes.
Ha! That's a good one because milk comes from cows, but also milk comes from goats. So
milk
just,
comes from all female mammals? Yes?
No, not true.
Not true?
Yeah. Like a lizard doesn't have milk.
What?
Yeah, and that's a mammal.
I don't think it is.
That's because you are not well versed on lizards.
Isn't it a reptile?
Yes, but a reptile, if you study in school, you would know a reptile is a type of mammal. Just kidding, it's not. See, that's a joke. See? I got you. Do you get it?
No, I don't.
That's how they can see the film I did on autism in France. It is not out yet. We have to go back and shoot more of it. We're going to do a follow-up. We should do like a joke. Someone else has to ask a joke question because I am personally out of jokes. Oh, why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side.
No. Because chickens just wander around and the road happened to be in front of the chicken and it was crossing through the road.
Yep.
How many autistic people does it take to screw in a light bulb?
1.
That is true. Get it? Because autistic people are good at screwing in light bulbs.
Oh my God. Yes, we're known for that.
Well, here's a riddle. Do you want to read the riddle? Chloe, can you read this?
There's a plane that crashed, but 2 survivors who died. Where did they bury the survivors? Oh, I know this one.
I don't know it.
Then what's the answer? Or should I just say it?
Alive? They buried them alive? Because if they were survivors, I guess they would have buried them alive. That's kind of sad.
Yep, that's the answer. They survived, so you don't bury them.
Well,
I think the full joke is that the plane crashed on the border of 2 countries, and so you're supposed to, it's like, where do they bury the survivors, which country? So all that information is supposed to confuse you, and you forget that they survived.
Well, I was right because I said bury them alive. Because if they survived, then you could bury them alive. You would have to put in a straw though, so that they could breathe.
Yeah, or yeah. I guess you would kill them. Oh, we made a lot of murder jokes the other day. So there's another one.
Oh, I don't like murder jokes. That scares me.
Yeah, so back to the topic at hand. I found that a lot of people can find autistics funny because comedy comes from a surprise, something you don't expect. That's another way to describe surprise. So when you're talking to, when a neurotypical is talking to someone with autism, they don't expect their responses unless it becomes comedy or bullying.
I was bullied when I was a kid. I don't like bullying at all. But bullying is bad. Okay, well, I am going to go live. I'm going to cancel my live on my phone. But if you all want to go to the Artism, what's the site address? Facebook.com/artism.
Yeah, Facebook.com/artism. That should.
This link probably won't work, but if you type in Facebook.com/artism, you will be able to continue watching us. Yeah, it won't work. Facebook.com/artism. All right, bye everyone. Thank you.
So Lillian came up with a joke.
Ha! Lillian, you're really funny. Lillian is a comedian. Lillian, you should do stand-up. And by that, I mean you should just stand up.
Yeah. Sit on your 2 feet.
That's funny. Yeah, so like I think a lot of stand-up comedians are on the autism spectrum. Do you know any? Hannah Gadsby?
Do I know any comedians or?
I mean, know of any comedians. Hannah Gadsby.
No.
Are we just gonna name comedians?
They're on the spectrum.
Oh, I don't know.
If you or your child just wants PB&J for Thanksgiving, what is the big deal? Well, that's just letters. You can't eat letters unless it's alphabet soup. And alphabet soup is fine, I guess.
True.
Can someone else ask a question, please?
Questions are great. They help us a lot. Otherwise, we have to keep thinking of things to say. Puns are also funny. I like playing with words as a writer. That's fun.
Puns are good. Let's see.
Yeah, it's fun to take words and use them in ways they're not supposed to for comedic effect, but it's not fun to make fun of people who get words wrong by accident. That's not a fun time.
Ask me about my fear of strangers.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, ask me.
Oh, I'd like to know about your fear of strangers.
Ah! It's funnier. Good boy, Max. Sit. Good boy. Do you guys want to see the dog? What's up? Good boy. Here's the dog. Say hello. Hello. Hello, Max.
Hi, Max.
Max. Oh, he recognizes you, right?
Hi, Max. How's it going?
Look, it's Chloe. Look, I'll make you bigger. Max, come here. Pause up. Well, so I have to say, though, that, okay, so one of the things that I really think that is good about autistic people is we have a different point of view. So a lot of times people with a different point of view are very funny because they look at the world differently. I think Jerry Seinfeld said he was on the autism spectrum. A lot of different people, relate to that. So that is a very, very good point to make, And I would say that out of, all these people who are on there, there's probably a lot of undiagnosed Aspies back in the day. I think, a lot of comic comedians.
And I mean, we see it most of the time when you.
Do you remember the comedian Stephen Wright? I'm sure he was on the spectrum. That guy was weird. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
What?
I mean, most of the time when you see autistic characters, they are used oftentimes for comedic effect. Because, they say things you just wouldn't expect. And especially when they don't have the social skills of a neurotypical.
Yeah.
So you'll see characters in, very normal situations, but respond to it very differently than a neurotypical would expect. So you get that comedic effect, especially like the brutal honesty that's used a lot, and the moral compass. Like someone's doing something wrong and they're just
like the bed type character
wrong.
That's like did you watch
or the Captain Obvious kind of stuff where they're like, that's not right. You shouldn't, when like everyone knows what they have to say.
Or like Abed on Community. Did you watch that?
What? I've only seen like clips, because I don't enjoy that show very much. It's okay if you do.
Well, the creator Dan Harmon is autistic, and he also created a show called Rick and Morty. Did you watch that? What?
I don't watch that either. I thought you didn't watch animation.
That's not animation. That's drawn. You draw things that move. It's different.
Right.
Plus, it would have been better if it weren't animation. FYI.
If it was live.
But people like Rick and Morty. Oh, we have 6 viewers. We're going up there in the viewers. I wonder if we can see who the viewers are. We can see comments, just not viewers. Can you see viewers?
No, I can't see viewers.
So, ask me more.
What reactions have you had when you first start making jokes and like people don't expect?
Well, when I first meet people, like they don't get it sometimes. They're like, it takes them a while to understand that I've been joking about all these things, and they're sort of like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe he said that. Does he really think that? I used to make jokes that like made it seem like I didn't get something when I totally did, to see if people, and it was like amusing to me, but no one else, because they just thought like, oh wow, that guy doesn't understand. But like I understood more than they did. Like playing like a sort of a dumb character, but not dumb, because I actually am fooling everyone by making it big. That's what's funny. I think improv is good for autistic people though, because like it helps you like think on the fly. Like we should do an improv show. This should be an improv show. I did Second City because the first city was already taken.
Oh. So you like to find humor yourself rather than like make jokes for other people.
Well, Well, I like making jokes for other people, but I like. Oh, you mean make? But other people. Well, sometimes being things that amuse you, like amuse. See, it wouldn't amuse the other person in the scene, which is like real life. But if it were a TV series, like the person watching it would get the joke because they would be in on it with me. I like Borat and Sacha Baron Cohen because he like does that.
But you just go on doing it in real life.
Well, yeah, but I'm just practicing for work, you
know. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect. Or does practice make permanent? I would say practice makes permanent.
Hello. Thanks for tuning in, Tabitha. We're talking about humor. And we love getting questions from the audience, you guys. What?
Does anyone have any questions?
No. All right. If we don't get any more questions, we'll start wrapping up. We're getting to the end of the hour.
What time does this end?
Oh my God! It's
now we have 7 viewers. Hey, look, we have more viewers. See?
That's a good Dr. Who.
What is Gail Carrier saying in the background?
She's reading the comment from Haley. Do you see the comment from Haley?
I see it. It's on the screen.
What?
Well, does she have a question?
No, she just said.
What kind of things do you have to do to train a service dog? Why don't you answer this? You're the expert.
Well, you have to train them for basic obedience, and then you have to task train them. So depending on what task you want your dog to do. So there's, for my dog, he does deep pressure therapy. So he puts pressure on different parts of my body to calm me down. So he lays on my chest or in my lap, those kind of things. And then he also needs a lot of exposure to the world so he doesn't, react, like bark or ask to play or, get scared of situations that dogs aren't used to. So you have to take him to a bunch of places outside the house until he gets used to it, or she, I guess. Because one of the things that dogs new to being a service dog will do is they will have accidents because they get freaked out. So whenever you go to a new place, so they get over that after a while, but they need a lot of exposure to the world.
Yeah, and they alert you.
Basics. We did a whole episode on training service dogs with it.
We did? I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, it was with Karen Veneer. She trains service dogs. So we did a whole episode with on that.
It's Max. There's
so yeah,
Max.
we talked about all different kinds of service dogs, from mobility to seeing eye to autism dogs, which are often mistaken for the dogs having autism, but they're actually dogs who help people with autism.
I have a new shirt thing to put on my.
Oh.
I'm an autistic dog now. It stays because it's Velcro. So, yeah, but I think that it's comedy it's a weird thing because there's no there's kind of a formula for it, but there's really no one right way to be a comedian. I mean, you look at all these different comedians, some of them are vastly different from others. So I think that but yet the one thing that most comedians have in common is that they look at the world differently. As I said, Jerry Seinfeld, a good show to watch is comedians in cars getting coffee. Jerry Seinfeld owns like hundreds of cars. Probably only has like 50 cars, but that's a lot of cars for one person. He's mentioned that he thought he was on the autism spectrum. So, yeah. And I think that if you want to do comedy, try to do it. Do improv. Try doing stand up. Write your own sitcoms. Write your own what is it called? Web series. Write anything that's funny and just make jokes and like make your own shows and like make little videos. Make a YouTube. Go on YouTube and make a comment. This is like a YouTube video in a way, but it's not on YouTube. It's on BeLive.tv or whatever it's called.
On Facebook.
It's on Facebook? Oh, sorry. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that practice makes, helps you learn a lot of rules, social rules, including comedy. So, like, watching a lot of comedy and practicing jokes and just using it. So if you wanted to write jokes, I made a lot of comedy skits and YouTube videos, and it was mostly like school projects I did, and then that kind of stuff. Oh my God, kids are so funny because they're just not filtered at all. Because again, comedy comes from that your expectation is one thing, and then the comedy is that you don't expect it. So kids just say crazy things. They just say nonsense, and it can be hysterical. So you'll ask them a question, and they'll say something very unrelated, and you're just like, oh, okay, didn't expect that. Yeah, like that. Like you don't expect the person to be an autism dog. That's funny.
What's even funnier is that people think that the dog itself is like an autistic dog. Oh, he can't make eye contact because he's an autistic dog. That's why it says don't make eye contact with them on them, and don't touch. He doesn't like touch because he has other stuff. So yeah. I like listening to myself on a delay here. I have the Facebook Live on here. So this is pretty exciting. We need to get one more viewer at least.
Oh my God.
How much time do we have left? This is probably your best episode yet.
We have
Why are
10
you laughing?
We have 10
Are you
minutes.
laughing at me?
Yes.
What?
We've been so off topic. Oh my God.
What are you talking about? That's fine. People that were autistic. I didn't know that the topic was humor until 5 minutes before. Otherwise, I would have had a script.
Oh my God.
I've made lots of people. I've made you laugh.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. You're so distracting. Oh my God. It feels like I'm like that day where I was working really hard on the script, and you were like, let's go outside and go for a walk to come up with ideas for the script. I'm like, I'm literally writing ideas down. I have a lot of them. You're like, no, but I don't.
Oh, but I was having a bad day.
I was having a conversation. You're like, look at my phone.
That was the day that I got that my car. Isn't that also the day that I got bit by the dog?
No.
I have been having a lot of bad days lately. I got bit by a dog. Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess that Well, the problem is that I think that sometimes, you're distracted. So cool. See, Gail Taoib Carrier says that I make her laugh. Look at this. You just didn't laugh enough. That was the problem. I could make you laugh more by showing you funny pictures. Let me find one on my phone. Hold on.
Oh my god. All right. I gotta start wrapping up, Alex. We're almost at the hour. So if anyone's any last comments or questions, if anyone has any last comments or questions, please leave them and we'll try to answer them. So Alex Plank, he does a lot of great things on social media, so go check out, follow him on
Alex Plank. On TikTok at Alex the Plank or the Planker, I think. And then I have 2 TikToks. I might have 3 actually, but the third is my private TikTok that has not been used yet. And then I have Twitter at Alex Plank, Instagram at Alex Plank, Facebook Alex Plank 1 or Alex Plank 0, I forget. Facebook.com/ anyway. Yeah.
All right. So thank you guys for watching. Come back next week because I do this live.
There are no stairs. It's a 1-story house.
Answering this riddle. So come back next week. I have some really exciting guests planned. So
I'll be back next week.
No.
What do you mean? I should be part of I should be sitting next to you. We should just do it like together and interview the person. Like I should be your co-host. You need a co-host.
Okay, how about the day that I'm not
permanently every day?
Every day.
Right. Well, I mean, just like on the morning show, where Jennifer Aniston needs a co-host, and that co-host is the lady from Legally Blonde.
Go to artisan.com and check out my blog where I write about living on the spectrum, and check out Alex's Plague social media. I already did that. And we have a fundraiser coming up in 2 days. So I think that's on the calendar. Kinder Scott Jewelers in El Segundo. That's on the calendar. You can get all the information on there. We have game night coming up, support groups. So check out the calendar for all our cool events. We always got cool things going on. Yeah, thank you for watching. Stay colorful. Bye, everybody.
So is it over?